Guys, I am so excited. Just realised these are all the wrong way around. I just got some new materials and also found like, I think 5 unused moleskin sketchbooks under my desk. 4 of which are just the really nice like plain, and then 2, maybe it was 6, 2 watercolour ones and a mini watercolour as well, which is cool. I find it really hard to work super small, but it's like really nice paper. And if I sound rushed, it's because a friend is literally just about to arrive because we're doing some hen do planning. But I will come and like show you these properly afterwards. This will all be one video for you, but I just thought I'd quickly start so I can open them. But this is the brand new Schmincke travel watercolour tin, which is like got vintage paints from like colours from their archives, which I'm so excited. I love Schmincke watercolours. When I saw this, I could not resist it. I got this little earth green as well because I think that might be a really nice green, and I've got quite rich greens in my other things, so I thought I'd get that. There was a golden sale at Jackson's, so I got these high flow acrylics. I don't actually use acrylic and I don't quite know how to use them, so I need to have a little look, but I just thought while the sale was on, I just thought I'd get 3 just to try them out, like a pale violet, then like a beigey nice pastel, and then a pale pastel-y green. Then I got some more Schmincke things which are brand new. Liquid earth, so there's liquid chalk, liquid umber and liquid sanguine, and they're like little paints, I think. Again, I'm not fully sure. It will be paint, but I just need to work out what it is. But I'm really excited by these, so I will be doing a test on those. And then a couple of these Derwent Graffy Tint blocks. They're new on Jackson's. Derwent is from the lakes, so I love Derwent stuff. That's where I'm from. And it says you can like draw with them and stuff. I think it's a bit like the art graph tin, a bit like that kind of vibe, but coloured. So I got like, you can kind of wet it and also draw with it dry. So I got this like purpley colour, and then I got a green. Don't know what I'll use them for, don't know if I'll love it or hate it, but that's why I thought I'll try 2 and see. But they seem quite big and bulky. I'm a bit like almost you know, when you're a bit, oh, what's the word I'm looking for, when you're kind of like overwhelmed by it, because you're like, how am I going to use this? But I'm intrigued. You never know what might become your favourite like thing to use. Seems really chalky. I'm very mixed with my chalky stuff. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I'm just like, it's way too messy. But yeah, I'll test these for you in a sec, but I'm just gonna go see my friend and then I can unwrap these while I'm downstairs and have a look. But I just wanted to look at the packaging. Blech, my words. Have a look at the packaging because it's so cute and like old school. And these are the colours inside. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, I couldn't wait. Look at it. Look how, oh my god, that like vintage text as well is so nice. And look how small. So if this is your A6 sketchbook, it's like Diddy. This is an A5 sketchbook. So I was thinking like I could have that so easily in my pencil case and take it like abroad and stuff. Oh my god, it's so nice. I love the little, like, it's almost like water, it's almost like, it's because I read that, Harry Potter-esque. Anyone else getting Harry Potter vibes with this font? Well, I am. Some info on that. And also I forgot to show you, I'll link all these below as well. I'll link the exact tin and this colour, and then this and these, and then the link to like the golden high flow acrylics, and obviously this brush. So I thought this would be a handy brush. It's actually so much bigger than the tin, but it's really nice. Love the gold, feels very fancy. Pull that out. So for like painting on location, you've got a full-size paintbrush, but it's like super easy. It's a really nice size. I love having quite a big size. I think that's my number 1. My number 2 is probably like something slightly smaller, like that. But that's super nice. And then when you're done, sorry, my focus because I'm moving around a lot. When you're done, obviously just like rinse it and pack it away, and then it's done. You don't have wet paintbrushes, and they're also not getting damaged with the brush head. I think this was like 10 or 12 pounds, so like mid-range I guess for brushes, but I thought that's super nice for one that you wouldn't necessarily just keep on your desk. You'd have like in your drawing on location bag. Super excited by these. Okay, let's give it a test when I get back. So if the light changes, it's because the day has moved on or completely different day depending on how this hen planning goes. But very excited by these in particular. Okay, it's been a couple of days. I got a bit distracted with work and all sorts of other admin things because I've got something exciting coming up, but I'll share that with you separately. So we'll do some testings now. I took this out recently, but actually I didn't use it because I was like, no, I'm gonna do it on here. So because I was like, do I just use it here? But I decided, yeah, I wouldn't. So let me just get the new brush that I bought, unpacking from Drawing on Location. So this one, which is so nice. So let's see how it paints. I always get paint on my clothes, so hopefully today will not be that day. Okay, so I'm excited. Okay, we'll start with the yellow. I just want to see the colours first. Oh yeah, that's a really nice, just bright, lemony yellow. It goes into a lovely light wash. I think that will be really nice to mix with, just because it's so like pure and light. Okay, we'll try this one. And again, I think it might feel like, oh, these are really kind of basic colours. But basic colours are so nice to mix because you can really create so many different shades with them, whereas sometimes like already kind of mixed colours then become quite muddy, or yeah, you can't get the variety of colours in it. I think that's probably why they've chosen these super pure colours for this set, because it's so small you kind of need to be able to mix. This is a much lighter green than I thought it was going to be. And again, look at that royal blue. That is beautiful, that blue. It feels almost like weird because it feels really kind of kiddie, but just wait, I'm gonna show you these and then we can mix some colours. I'll just kind of create a bit of a sample page. That's a really nice ochre. I'm guessing, I've kept all the like little wrappers. I'm guessing that's a yeah, yellow raw ochre. That is what that will be. So these are like from the archive, Schmincke watercolours. So like they're like kind of the original colours, which is really cool. Nice browns. Always good to have some good browns, especially for like animals and stuff. Interesting that this is also in the set, because I feel like this is so close to that one. Feels like odd that they would put two really similar in a set and not use like a white or something instead. And then just a nice black. Okay, so let's do a little bit of mixing. Nice oranges. You can get some real rich oranges. So that's the good thing about that red and yellow. You can get such rich
colours. Like some nice purpley tones. And also, like, mixing the blue and the green will create a really nice kind of, look at that colour, that is so nice. It's like ocean, like deep ocean colour. And then you'll be able to make some really nice greens as well, so you can get like a really fresh green. And then like a muddier green, bringing it in with like the purple. And a bit of a darker green. It's really fun, like when you take yourself back to basics like this, it really forces you to actually mix colours, because it's very unlikely you're going to want to just paint with these bases, but then suddenly look at all these gorgeous colours we're making. And I've only got 4 in so far, you know, and I haven't kind of done loads of the combinations, and yeah, it's really nice. You can get some really nice reds, because this red is so bright, but you can make it really nice and like dull, so, and like richer. So if you're wanting a bright red, you've kind of got it. And you can obviously remember layer watercolour. Remember about my watercolour video, I will link it below, because layering your watercolours brings out such richer colours, especially like if you kind of let it dry a little bit. Little brown. That's kind of like, yeah, like a real, it's almost green earth, isn't it, that one? This kind of colour, like a mossy, like a dirty mossy green. And then you can kind of brighten up that ochre with a bit of yellow in it, which is always really nice. Let's just see how the browns mix with each other as well. Just shows how little colours you need. So it can be so tempting to just want to buy the really big set. You know, I have got it, where did I put it? I've got this of the Schmincke watercolours, which I think I showed you in the watercolour video, and it's beautiful. Like, look at all those different colours, and they're mixed for you, which makes it a lot easier. And you can obviously then still mix your own colours, as I always do, but you've got like lots of different bases. But I think this was like £200, I think. It might be a little bit more now, because I bought it like back in 2017 or something. But then this I think is £50 at the moment at Jackson's, which I know is still expensive when you're like, oh, I'm only getting that many colours, it's so expensive. But hopefully I can show you how many gorgeous colours you can make, and then it's like, oh, okay, so you don't necessarily need to buy the big set, which is true, you do not. And it makes it really nice, and it means you learn colour a lot more, and you will, like, it'll open your eyes to then like learning colour mixing. And when you then go and like paint, it'll start to become second nature. You'll be like, oh, I need a bit of a muddier colour, okay, I'll mix these together. And it just gives you a way better understanding, so when you're also like, yeah, looking for colours, you know kind of what colours you're wanting. So yeah, fully recommend, but just have a play, like see, like we all know like certain kind of mixings, you know, like red and yellow make orange and blue and red make purple, but also have a play like, okay, what happens if I mix the yellow with the black, and like, does it just make a dull yellow, or does it make this kind of, you know, like really nice muted dirty green, or the red? Like, just keep mixing colours, and some you'll be like, oh, that's just a horrible muddy colour, but some you'll be like, oh, okay, so if I do that, that's how I get that really nice dark brown that I've been wanting in my paints or whatever. And if it's not quite a colour you want, just keep mixing something else in and see what it turns into. It's really fun, and a really nice way to like play on the page as well. This brush is super nice because it's like really big, and it makes it really nice to like, it holds a lot of paint, which is lovely. And obviously you can make notes, you could like write down things. So if you found a really nice colour combination, you could be like, okay, I mixed black and blue for this, or whatever. Nice way to make a really nice, almost like a midnight black, so you can understand how colours are made. The Derwent Midnight Black got a really nice dark navy there, and we didn't, like, we have this bright blue in the palette, but yet we've made a gorgeous navy really easily. And like, I haven't used any white. You've got a really nice yellow to brighten things if you need anything bright. Trying to think if there's any combinations. Like, there will be lots with the bright colours and the muted colours, but any that I'd like to have a go at. I think it's quite fun what I've done. I might just do like a dark red, just to see how that turns. So it turns quite like browny. It might be because I use too much black, but again, still a nice rich colour. That's annoying because I really liked that green. It's the danger when you're mixing on top of each other. See if I can kind of imitate that again a bit. It was yellow. But this is why I love these colours, because they just mix so nicely. Like, it's insane how nice it is, as if they just know, like, oh yeah, that's fine, I'll mix. Whereas some I feel are quite, yeah, they just don't flow the same, or it's harder to kind of get nice colours when you mix. But these, I think, are super nice. I'm gonna let this page dry and then come back and we can test some other things out. But I'm really liking this. I'm also using a watercolour book of the Moleskine, because I thought, what a better book to use than watercolour paper for testing out these watercolours. But yeah, I'm really liking some of these tones. Like, how nice that we've got some really bright colours here and then more muted. Gorgeous, loving this set. Okay, so I've just blasted it with a hairdryer, and look at these colours. They're just, you can see where it ran off here. There's a few places that escaped a bit, but they are so nice. They just, like, even like here, how they layer so nicely, but then like if you get it really wet, they also bleed beautifully. I am in love with this set. Oh my god! It's got me into like watercolours again, just having a little play and test with these, because they're just, oh, look at that, that is magic. I feel like I forgot about the power of watercolour because I just got so into like testing other materials that I forgot about the colours I absolutely love using, like the kind of materials I love using. And that can be the case when you're always hunting for new materials, which I obviously am also doing, but you like can't forget the old, because that teeny tiny tin that's the size of my palm has just like made that so I could take that out, and I know that I could paint anything. I could paint moody landscapes like we did in the advanced techniques, gloomy houses, I could do nice bright boats, I could do animals, I could do buildings, I could do really cool people's clothes, or like I could make up characters, you know, like completely new monsters, you know, I could do plants, anything, like everything, just with some colours that kind of look like they wouldn't do that much. And actually I didn't use any extra palette. I used a tiny bit on here, but I mixed most of it on the page, which shows you don't need to then buy a big palette, but you've got a little bit of mixing if you need. Didn't use any white, just use that. So I am so impressed. I'm not gonna I'm gonna put a link below. I will get a little kickback if any of you use these links. I get like an affiliate thing from Jackson's, which is always really nice. And if you are new to Jackson's, you get 10% off your first order, which always makes buying things like this good, because you get a £5 off that. But it's on sale as I record this. Hopefully it will still be on sale when it's up. But yeah, I love it when I find something that like makes my heart sing, because I'm like, oh my god, okay, this has just made so many things so much easier when you're struggling for colours. Like, I'm going away in a couple of weeks and I know I can still take my marker pens, but I can shove this in my pouch as well and know that I've got all the extended colours, so it's not one of those things of like, oh, I wish I had brought another green marker. I don't need to, I can just watercolour and then pencil on top. So that is very exciting. I'm very, very excited. I don't know if you can tell, I'm like practically singing.
If you would like to see more videos about my process and the materials I use, head over to my Patreon. I'll pop the link below. This video does go on to test lots more materials that I got. And also, if you just want to keep to the free YouTube, then make sure to click subscribe below. Thanks so much. Bye.